everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create NoCRM.io lead from new Google Sheets tables row. So let's suppose I and my sales team are collecting all the customers from various sources in our Google Sheets tables, and then we are creating lead in NoCRM.io. But now I want that whenever I add a new row in the Google Sheets tables, a lead should be automatically created in NoCRM.io. I can do this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skill. I just need to build connection between Google Sheets and NoCRM.io. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I will take Google Sheets where the new row will be added in tables and this complete workflow will get triggered. And in my action application, I will take NoCRM.io where the lead will be created automatically as soon as the new row will be added in Google Sheets tables. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create NoCRM.io lead from Google Sheets tables row. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Sheets and NoCRM.io with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on sign in. But if you are a new user, click on sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I need to click on Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to see all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow. And now it's asking me to enter the workflow name and select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So first, let's name this workflow as how to create NoCRM.io lead from new Google Sheets tables row. And now I need to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So these are the folders that I have created, and I want to select Google Sheets automations and click on create. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in the workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create NoCRM.io lead from new Google Sheets tables row, which means whenever a new row will be added in Google Sheets tables, a lead should be created in NoCRM.io, which means whenever a new row will be added in Google Sheets tables, this complete workflow will get triggered. So here, my trigger application will be Google Sheets, and my trigger event will be new or updated spreadsheet row. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets, for which a webhook URL is given to us, and this URL will act as a bridge to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk given below over here, I will make this connection. So as to make this connection, let me take you to my Google Sheets. This is my Google Sheets by the name customer details, and I have maintained this table which has first name, last name, phone number and email address. Now so as to build this connection, I have to click on extensions, click on add-ons, click on get add-ons. So here Google Workspace Marketplace has appeared in front of us where we need to search for Pabbly Connect webhook, and it is showing installed because I have already installed this in my Google Sheets. But if you are doing this for the first time, you have to follow the same process and make sure that you refresh your Google Sheets after installing. Next, we have to click on extensions, go to Pabbly Connect webhooks and click on initial setup. So this box has appeared in front of us, where it is asking us to enter the webhook URL and the trigger column. So webhook URL, you can get the webhook URL from Pabbly Connect workflow. So this is the same webhook URL which we were provided in the trigger step. So let's go back to Pabbly and from over here, copy this webhook URL and simply paste it over here. Now I need to enter the trigger column. So it's written the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So over here, my final data entry column or the last column on which I will add my data is column D. This means as soon as I add data in this column, the complete row data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So over here, I will write D and click on submit. Setup configured successfully. Now let's go back to extensions, click on Pabbly Connect Webhooks and then click on send on event. So this step will make sure whatever data I add in future, it is sent to Pabbly Connect. Now let's go back to Pabbly and over here we can see waiting for the webhook response. And it's written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. This means so as to capture the webhook response over here, I need to add some data in my Google Sheets tables. So let's go back to Google Sheets and enter some dummy details over in these fields. So let's say my first name is new, my last name is user, my phone number is, and my email address is new32@pabblytudes.com. Now, as soon as I've entered data in this column, the complete row data should be sent to Pabbly Connect. And so as to check this, let's go back to Pabbly. And we can see we have instantly captured this response. Trigger column was column D. Spreadsheet name was customer details. First name was new. Last name was user. Phone number was this. And the email address was new32@pabblytudes.com. This means Pabbly Connect is connected with Google Sheets and now I need to move to my next step, which is action step. So I want to create lead in nocrm.io as soon as a new row will be added in Google Sheets tables. So here my action application will be nocrm and my action event will be create lead. Click on connect. If you have an existing connection, you can simply go with save, but if you don't have one, click on add new connection. And now I need to enter the API key and the account name. So it's written to obtain the app key, log into your nocrm account. Within the top bar menu, click on 3 dots. Then visit Tools, More Integrations, Webhook and API. So as to enter this, let's open my nocrm.io account. Over here, we can see the main menu. Here I have to click on 3 dots, then click on Tools. And over here, I need to search for more integrations and then click on API, click on API keys. And if I scroll down, I will be able to find an option of create an API key. I have to click on here and let's name this as new. Click on save. And the new API key has been generated. I just need to copy this and paste it over here. Now I need to enter my account name. So it's written enter the account name here. You can find it at the URL https:/account.nocrm.io. So let's open my account again. And over here, I just need to copy this Pabbly Tudes, which is my account name, and paste it over here. Now I need to click on save. So nocrm is connected with Pabbly Connect and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is title. It's written enter the leads title here. Usually it corresponds to the company name, example Pabbly Connect. So over here I will enter the title as the name of my customer, and to enter this I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter details from my previous response. So over here in my previous response, I have received the response as these details. The first name was new, last name was user. So over here in my title field, I will simply click on Google Sheets and map my first name and my last name. Put space between these two. Then I need to add the description. So it's written, enter the lead's description here. Usually it contains the information of the contact and the company. Each item should be given in one line, example in this format. So I will type all my leads description in this format. So let's say my first name. So these are the details that I need, and to enter these, I'm again going to use mapping. So I'll simply click on Google Sheets and map my first name as new, then my last name as user, then my phone number as this one, and my email address as new32@pablitudes.com. So mapping is important so that every time we receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make it static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Here, if I added the details manually or simply by typing, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, it will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use the process mapping. Next, my user ID, which is demo@pablitudes.com, is already selected, and over here I am leaving this field blank, which is tag. This is not required, so I am just skipping it. Next, I simply have to click on Save and Send Test Request. And we can see we have created this new lead in nocrm.io. We have received the response with the lead ID over here. The title is new user. The first name was new, the last name was user, phone number was this, and the email address was new32@pablitudes.com. Now we need to go to nocrm.io and check whether this lead has been created there or not. So over here, let's refresh this once. And we can see we have created this new user lead. The phone number was this and the email address was new32@pablitudes.com. Now, so as to check whether this automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's go back to Google Sheets and enter some dummy details in these fields. So let's say my first name is latest, my last name is user, my phone number is, and my email address is latest@pablitudes.com. Now, as soon as I've entered data in this column, a lead should be created in nocrm.io. So let's open this, refresh the page once, and we can see we have created this latest user lead. Also, the phone number was this, and the email address was latest@pablitudes.com. So to summarize, we took Google Sheets as our trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We entered the data in a Google Sheets and received the response over here. After which we took our action application as nocrm.io, entered the title and the description with the help of mapping, simply clicked on Save and Send Test Request and received the response as a new lead created in my nocrm.io. So we have successfully created automation between Google Sheets and nocrm.io with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.